These are pictures of Eknath Shinde's massive show of strength. The second time where an image like this has been shared with the media. If you recall, a similar image was shared a couple of days ago, in fact only yesterday, which showed 34 MLAs. Now obviously this has increased. The strength has now increased to 42. He has added more MLAs and counting. This is Shinde showing video proof of the fact that he has the numbers. More and more people are now joining in, which basically begs a very simple, there's a question for which we are looking for an answer. What really is the game here as far as Uddhav Thackeray is concerned? That's what one is hoping to understand from these pictures. What is Uddhav Thackeray's grand game plan? Because after his emotional appeal, here is a picture which shows more MLAs who have joined the rebel camp. Does this mean that this now has become the real Shiv Sena? This now is the real faction, and then it can go whichever way it wants. If 42 MLAs support the BJP's 106, then they can very, very comfortably form a government. But for that, there will have to be a floor test. Now the Shiv Sena says, that is the Uddhav Thackeray faction, Sanjay Raut in an interview to NDTV said, let them come back to Mumbai and you will know when the floor test happens. With these sort of images, how much of this can change? The Maharashtra Game of Thrones continues. Let's also get you, let's see if we have Sohit Mishra on the video call or not. Sohit is now with us, I believe. Sohit, and Ratnadeep also from Guwahati, from where these pictures are coming in. We'll introduce both of them on screen. Sohit, first to you. So should one consider game over for Uddhav Thackeray when you look at these pictures, or are they still confident?
Well, Sanket, while these pictures are coming in, one must also remember that these pictures are coming in from Guwahati. And that is exactly what Sanjay Raut is saying, that let them come back to Maharashtra first and let there be a floor of test. So it does seem that Sanjay Raut has, or Uddhav Thackeray's faction of Shiv Sena, they have stopped trying as of now. They know now that the MLAs would be coming back to them. They have understood that even the MLAs who are present with them, they are also going back to Guwahati. So yes, they don't have the numbers with them, but now Eknath Shinde's faction has been very strong. But Eknath Shinde is still claiming that he is a Shiv Sainik. Although he is not mentioning about Uddhav Thackeray, whenever there is a slogan which is used by Shiv Sena is also Uddhav Thackeray, it's a Vijayaso. But now the MLAs who are present over there, they are not talking about that. They are saying, they are talking about Balasaheb Thackeray, they are raising slogans about Anand Dige, but they are not raising any slogan about Uddhav Thackeray. If you look at the pictures as well as the videos, Sanket, a very powerful picture of Eknath Shinde sitting on one side and the MLAs on the other side, and that picture has been sent just to tell now who is number one in Shiv Sena. This would be the first time the powers have been shifted out of Matoshri in Bandra to Thane, where Eknath Shinde comes from. So this is what is happening as of now. If we talk about the politics, so Eknath Shinde seems to have the control of the Shiv Sena MLAs, at least the maximum of them, which include senior MLAs like Deepak Kesakar, who were known to be a Thackeray loyalist. In fact, day before yesterday, Aditya Thackeray himself was driving him. But despite that, today he has reached over there. So yes, the MLA support is with Eknath Shinde, and as of now he is leading, or he has the most number of MLAs in Shiv Sena. But what will he do next? Because and there has been no clarity that Eknath Shinde is also giving. He is saying that we should go with BJP. Deepak Kesarkar is also saying the same thing. They are talking about Hindutva. But will Uddhav Thackeray be a part of that Shiv Sena or not? Now that they need to decide. Or will they be claiming that, okay, this is our Shiv Sena, we own the logo of the Shiv Sena, we are the Shiv Sainik, and this is our Shiv Sena, and Uddhav Thackeray is not a part of it. They are not even saying that. So what exactly do they want to do? Or are they still in touch with Uddhav Thackeray, or do they want to get in touch with Uddhav Thackeray? We don't know. Uddhav Thackeray has stopped trying. We can say that as per what we heard from Sanjay Raut, that तुम वापस तो आओ, जिसको जाना है वो जा सकता है. He is saying what will happen maximum. The government will go. We will leave we will not get the ministerial post that we have. Apart from that, what will you do? You will put us in prison. But what about that? You have to come back in Maharashtra. You should remember that. And it would not be very easy for you to roam around in Maharashtra. So now what I have
No,
understood
but then
is that
so
they are trying to
exactly
gain
that is
support
what the
among
question I'm
masses in
asking.
Maharashtra.
When he says, this is almost like a threatening tone where he says that when you come back to Maharashtra, it will be difficult for you to roam around the streets, go to your constituency. But who really is protesting? On the contrary, one sees posters in support of Eknath Shinde. Who's protesting on the ground against these rebel MLAs? I wonder.
Well, Sanket, what I have understood is this is based on what we saw yesterday, a huge support that we saw for Uddhav Thackeray. Although in that support you did not see any slogan that was being raised against Eknath Shinde, but there was a huge support and people were out for Uddhav Thackeray when he left from Varsha and he came back to Matoshri. But yes, your question is right that there is no such protest happening in Mumbai or nearby. Yes, there are few people, as I was talking in 1 p.m. bulletin, where we saw a person standing right behind me who wanted to blacken the face of one of the leaders who has went over there, but the police did not allow them to do so. But yes, the power or the protest as we were expecting would happen. Say someone would say anything against Uddhav Thackeray. That type of protest is not happening anywhere, not in Mumbai, not in Thane, especially not in Thane from where Eknath Shinde comes from. In fact, in Thane, there are posters in support of Eknath Shinde which has both Anand Dige and Balasaheb Thackeray, but there are no photographs of Uddhav Thackeray, Aditya Thackeray. And these two images of Uddhav Thackeray and Aditya Thackeray, before they went to Surat, you will find it in each and every poster. They were present everywhere. Now they are not present. So yes, Sanjay Raut has been saying a number of things since yesterday, and he is continuing. He continuously is saying that they will see what they can do. When I asked him purposely and specifically that will Uddhav Thackeray still be the chief minister, he is still saying that wait till the floor of our house. Let them come to the floor of house. I think so. They are also dependent on the NCP as well as the Congress MLAs or the support from Sharad Pawar, and they would be expecting a lot of things from Sharad Pawar as well. But for that, they need their own support. I don't know why will Sharad Pawar support Uddhav Thackeray if he does not have his own MLA supporting him. So that will also be a very big question. But as of now, the images that has come from Guwahati is very powerful. When I spoke to Deepak Kesakar this morning, he said that I have been telling Uddhav Thackeray for the last 1.5 years that we should go with BJP. He does not meet with people. In fact, I have been very close to him, but despite that, there were workers who were sent to my house when I told them that my wife is not well and I'll be staying at my house and I won't be going to the hotel. So Deepak Kesakar is very much upset about that as well. In fact, when if you read at the letters that Eknath Shinde has tweeted, the letter says that we felt good that last the Shiv Sainiks have reached Varsha because yesterday people were near Varsha. But in the last 2.5 years, this is what we were missing. Congress and NCP had all the access to you, which means to Uddhav Thackeray, but we did not. We could not meet you in the Mantralaya because you never came to Mantralaya. I asked Sanjay Raut about that as well. Then he said that he could not meet because earlier there was COVID, later his health was not well. So you can understand that yes, Uddhav Thackeray did not meet a lot of people. That is one thing that is for sure. The MLAs were upset about that. And after that, however, now the visuals that have come in are very powerful. It comes from Guwahati. The visuals are from Guwahati, but it says that the power has shifted. Now it is no more in Matoshri. It is in Thane. A person who once used to ride an auto rickshaw is now the most powerful person, at least in Shiv Sena. And he will be the one to decide the fate of the Maharashtra government.